Hello there, mate. You alright? You alright, mate? Hello. Yep. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm just feeling really social at the minute. Hello there guys, and welcome back to yet another one with us, the Review Bros. You've just got Aaron today, and I really hope that's good enough as I get into this honest review on social pre-workout sent to us kindly from over in the USA. We're going to get to all the usuals: the taste, the price, the label, and the honest effects in the gym. Will this be a product you pick up? Let's get into it, guys. And if you're new here, please do like the video, do comment your thoughts below, and do subscribe. You know, we put out at least 3 reviews a week. Your subscription really helps us grow, and we do appreciate it. So let's not keep you waiting any longer. Let's do this one. So first up, as always, is that taste and mixability factor. Now, yes, it is arguably the least important of this review, but you know what? We still go through it anyway. So it comes in one flavour that I can see, which is the flavour we've got as well. Gummy Explosion, which actually sounds very good. You know, we're massive gummy fans, myself and Craig, historically on the channel. As you guys know, we're not necessarily big fruit fans, but we always keep a very open mind. So you are getting a 10-gram serving size here, which I can tell you, I've weighed it out, is just a little bit of a heaped scoop, to be honest with you. In she goes. So I've used this a couple of times before. I'm going to use it again today. I'm going to keep it honest. Let's see. But I'm going to pretend it's my first time on the camera with this taste test segment in the trusty Review Bros shaker. Let's see. Gummy Explosion. Hope you're enjoying the new mics, guys. I think we are. We're enjoying them. Hoping they're improving this video quality. So we've got a little bit of frothing. Nothing too severe, nothing major. And we have a little bit of sediment on the bottom. Again, not major. And I can tell you it's not a problem by the time you get to the bottom. Let's do it. Let's see. How does it taste? Gummy Explosion. Thumbs up straight away. It is very sweet, so if you like very sweet things, this will tick boxes. It's got a bit of sourness to it, nothing too extreme, but the sweetness definitely takes over. It definitely tastes like gummy explosions, tastes like jelly babies or something of that nature melted down into liquid. I love it. It's very good tasting. There's no negatives to it at all. No bitterness, no nasty aftertone. So I'm happy. I am happy to give this one a straight 10. Very enjoyable. You will not complain. Let's move into the price of this review. Moving us into the price of this review, of this product, should I say. So we're looking at going over to the official Social Supplements website. I'm going to chuck a link in the description directly to this product, and you can see it in text right now, where I can tell you it comes in at $34.99. You do get 25 servings per container. Shame it's not 30, but nonetheless, we always roll with what we're given, the dice we have been chosen with, if that made any sense at all. So I can tell you, when you divide it up, it's $1.40 per go. So it is definitely cheaper than your average product. And I can tell you, on our consistent price and scale, it is a 7 out of 10. And it literally, I am talking a cent out from being a 7.5. So it is definitely cheaper than your average product on the market today. UK guys, per serving, £1.01. So you can tell, again, that's 7 out of 10. Respectable. But what are we getting for that kind of money? So that moves us nicely into the label section. I'm going to chuck it up on the screen for you guys to see it right now. Let's start at the top. what are we getting? What are we getting? So we're getting a 10-gram scoop. We're getting 25 servings. I can tell you, it starts off strangely with choline bitartrate at the top there, 980 milligrams, which is a respectable dose. You know what? It's for the mood. It's also for the cognitive benefits it gives you. It gets you in the zone, gets you that focus element. So it's a respectable start to the label. There are better choline forms, but pretty much a gram of the stuff is okay. And then into the citrulline dimalate, a 1-to-1 ratio, 3 grams, which is underdosed. No denying that at all. You kind of want that to be pure citrulline. 3 grams is a minimum. So you're only going to get 1.5 grams of citrulline for the pumps, the nitric oxide production, and the blood flow. So it is lower than average. No denying that. No denying that. And then beta alanine, 1.8 grams again. Just over half of what we want to see. We want to see 3.2 grams for that itchy, tingly feeling and the sense of urgency it gives us. And obviously it boosts endurance once you've built it up in the system, and it will take longer to do so for that benefit. Some people don't like the tingles, and that might be the angle they're arguing it from, that they don't want the tingles. So you take that as you will, guys. Do you want the tingles? Do you want the clinical dosage? Or are you happy with getting less? It's up to you. It is up to you. I've just laid it out on the table for you. And then N-acetyl L-tyrosine, 750 milligrams, which is okay. You know what? I'd have liked to have seen it a gram, but we're okay for the focus. It'll work well with the choline at the beginning to get you in the zone, get you that cognition benefit, the clarity in the gym effectively. Then we move into agmatine sulfate, 500 milligrams, again underdosed. Want to see that at least a gram, and that would work well with the L-citrulline to get you more pumps, more nitric oxide production, more blood flow to the muscle cells. And then caffeine anhydrous, nail on the head really, 300 milligrams, 3 cups worth of coffee, about average for today's pre-workout. So you're not going to complain generally from a caffeine standpoint. Beetroot extract comes 250 milligrams, which again, I've seen it up to a gram. I've seen more than a gram. So again, it's up to you, but that's for the blood flow health, the heart, the vasodilation, and getting bits and pieces around the body. 250 is low though, that is low. And lion's mane mushroom powder, 150, again, low. Can't deny it. For concentration, cognition, we see that generally 500, 600. We've even seen it up to a gram. So we would have liked to have seen that, you know, quadrupled really. At least 3 times as much, really, realistically. Then we move into theobromine, 50 milligrams. You can argue it, we normally see about 100. So it's for the mood elevation, the synergy, the getting the heart rate up, the fat burning, and a bit of everything. It's a bit of a jack of all trade ingredient in that one, really. It's going to give you some more energy. Isoprop norepinephrine, 20 milligrams. Again, that's a potent stimulant. It's arguably the father of synephrine, so it's a potent fat burner. 20 milligrams is low. We normally see that about 50, 60, 70, in that ballpark, really. So again, a bit lower, but again, I'll argue this point last thing, really. So we're then looking at huperzine Soretta, 1 milligram. I am right. That would be very interesting to see exactly how much that is of huperzine, because we normally only see 100, 200, 300, 400 micrograms, not a milligram. So it could be that a percentage of it should have been included in the label, so therefore it's not as much huperzine, because that can cause headaches if you get too much. So again, laid out on the table for you guys. We wrap the label off with your Himbine HCl at 1 milligram for the fat burning potent energy source. It's not out for your Himbine, so don't get confused. It might not come with the negatives of that. So yeah, overall guys, I enjoy the label. I do enjoy the amount of ingredients that are in here. I just would have liked to have seen them all upped. They're all of them pretty much are relatively lower than I'd have liked to have seen, bar the caffeine. But you are paying less than an average product, so it's kind of like apples and oranges, isn't it? It's dependent on what you want. If you want that from your pre-workout and you don't mind paying less, or you'd prefer to pay less. So again, I'm talking facts here. Let's get into the effects. So we're into the effects of this product in real life. We forget the label, we go by how it actually feels. So yes, a lot of it is underdosed, but I'm forgetting that. You know what, I'm taking this product with an open mind. How does it how does it truly feel? Like a blind test almost. Exactly how we do all of our products. So let's start at the beginning. Beta alanine, you actually do feel it, but to a lower degree, as you'd kind of expect. It's not a strong beta alanine feel. You just feel some central heating kicking in, you know, you feel yourself warming up, and you do get a tingle here, a tingle there. I'd only call it like a 3 or a 4 out of 10 on the beta alanine scale. So, and I'm guessing that's what they're after. That's the truth. I'm guessing that's what they're after. Looking at what comes in next, I would actually argue a nice sense of urgency. And if I was to take home anything from this product, I think it would be that. I think it was, the ingredients in here kind of did synergize a lot better than the label looks. That being said, urgency was its strongest factor. The energy was okay. It carried throughout a training session. I didn't have a crash. It was just up there, leveled out, and slowly came down. There was no nasty crash. And that, in saying that, there was also no other negatives whatsoever. No cold sweats, no jitters, no appetite suppression, no ill feeling, no nausea, no headaches, nothing at all. I would call this a very nice daily driver. If you don't mind taking the isoprop norepinephrine on a daily basis. Now, pumps, again, not really anything to write home about. You got a little bit of pump from what you work up. The agmatine and the little bit of citrulline, they are underdosed. They kind of work together to at least give you a neutral standpoint, really. Again, I'm not writing home to the grandparents about how good the pumps were on this product. And the focus, again, with the energy, was okay. Yeah, it kept me in the zone. It didn't feel illicit, obviously. It didn't feel anything special. I would actually, right, I'm going to cut to the chase. If I had to give this pre-workout a word, I'd call it a good pre-workout. I would. I just wouldn't call it a great pre-workout. I wouldn't call it an amazing pre-workout, but I also wouldn't call it a bad pre-workout or an absolute waste of time pre-workout, a trash product. It's in the good category, and with that good category, I would honestly be happy to give it a 7 out of 10. It's a good product. It's just not anything special, but it's so important to remember the pricing of these products when it comes to the scoring. You are paying a lot less than an average product, especially if you can find a discount code. But even at the standard rate, you are still paying less than an average product. So therefore, you're getting good results for less than average price. So it leaves it up to you guys. It was a good daily driver amount of energy. Like I say, no crash. I would say that if you was doing a long slog in the gym, a nasty leg day or a big back day, it might struggle a little bit more. But for anything else, it's definitely suitable. I would be happy to take the product again, that's the truth. It gave a nice sense of urgency and a clean feeling energy that stayed throughout my training sessions that I did. So yeah, if that sounds right to you and you don't mind paying a lot less than an average product, then it's definitely worth checking out, and it also tasted banging. So that's always a bonus, isn't it? So honestly, a good product, a good product. So I think that sums up my experience with it. No negatives, good experience, just not amazing. Like the price would suggest, and like the label would suggest too. I would argue it come together a little bit better than the label. The label is all underdosing, but because there's so much there, they kind of 2 or 3 ingredients are doing the same thing, so therefore they synergize together and it kind of works out okay. So yeah, I'll leave that up to you guys. I appreciate you Social Supps for sending it on over to us, really do. Excited to review some of your other products down the line. And thank you guys for watching at home. What do you think of this product? Would you potentially buy something like this, even if it's a lower dosed ingredient amount versus the price? Let me know. Like I said, like, comment and subscribe helps us a lot. Appreciate you always. As always, stay stimmed. Cheers, guys.